Colossians 3:23 through 24. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord, and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ. I want to talk about another neglected part of, well, it's not neglected, but I haven't talked about it much, and that's a business. That is a part of self-improvement that I haven't talked about a lot, and I want to talk about it because that's important, right? You want to be able to make the money that you need to support your family, to support your dreams, and just become the man that you want to be and live the life that you want to live, right? So what I hope to do is give you different ideas and give you the inspiration to go and do that business. Right now, I am working a normal teen job at the moment. I don't like it. It's not anything to do with the job itself. It's just that it takes time away from me working for this job or other things that I want to do as my career, right? And I'm doing this, as well as being able to do this and actually sticking to a schedule. There was 1 week where I didn't, where I felt overwhelmed and I wasn't able to hit that mark. And that was only one time, and I'm back into it. So, what I want you to do is I want you to read, learn, and study and figure out what you like doing. Honestly, if that 9-to-5 job seems good for you, if you want to work in an office, do that, okay? Just don't neglect the other parts of life and the other pillars of improving yourself, because I want you to be well-rounded men, right? So, if that sounds like a good option for you, it's a steady salary. To me, I would hate it. I would gouge my eyes out if I had to go sit in an office for 8 hours a day and live for a weekend. So if you're not one of those people, keep watching. If you're like me, you want to be an entrepreneur, run your own business, do life on your own terms, and listen to this. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men. Now, for those of you that can remember, I read that in the beginning of the video, and that's so true. Whatever you do, work heartily, meaning work diligently, stay disciplined, don't give up, actually work hard. Like, this won't come for free. I've been doing this for a little over a month now. I have 4 subscribers, and almost all of my views come from my shorts. Am I a little upset about that? Yes, but I'm growing, and I'm still working. And I got 3 subscribers within 2 days. And since then, I have none. It doesn't matter. We're going to keep working diligently, because I know one day I'm going to get to that number that I need to live the life that I want. And that means that I've completed this goal, this chapter of my life. And I'm sitting here spreading the word of God, because, again, work for the Lord and not for men. I am. And in a way, yes, I am working for men, and I am convicted in that right now. And that's because I'm trying to work for men in a way where I can provide. No, don't think that the Lord is against that, but I'm just trying to be completely transparent with you. I know I'm not working just for the Lord. I am spreading His message. I want to do good by Him, because He's the reason I'm here today. He breathed life into my lungs today, and I'm so grateful for that. He's a good Father. So we're going to keep working with that. There's this game that I've recently found called Business Empire, and some of you may be like, why are you playing games? You shouldn't. They're a waste of time. This one actually works. Yes, you do get money from a clicker, which isn't great, but I'll actually leave a link to it in the description. But you get money from, clicking your phone to get money, but then with that you can actually buy businesses, and they're very in-depth with how everything works. Well, not super in-depth, but it works, and it teaches you a lot, I think, because yes, you can just live off one thing. You can open up a small chain of shops and live off of that, but what I've done is, without knowing actually, I've made one of these big businesses that you can own in the game. So in the game, you brand, which consists of a shipping company, a factory, and a small chain of stores, right? But I've only done that with my made-up food brand. I guess, I mean, it's not even classified as that, but I have shops, factory, and a shipping company, and I'm doing that because it just teaches you how business works and how, like, I'm thinking about it. I'm a business student. That's my main thing right now. I'm in an academy for that, and it just lets you teach that. So I do recommend that for people that want to know more about business and just going through the motions of actually owning things. And honestly, obviously, I'm not doing that right now, but it does help. It makes you think about manufacturing, shipping, different things like that. So that's just another thing that you can do. But honestly, for advice I would give for business, just do it. Start now. So many people said to me, start now, do it now. I ended up having to. For a while, my camera was horrible, if you look back at my old videos. But I was able to fix that. But by doing it, and I was able to fix it eventually. And I just started because I was recording from my webcam on my laptop. Or actually on my Chromebook, which is what I still use to edit my videos now. I just put on the subtitles and the music in the back. But I've been having fun. It's like the most work. Really? Sorry. It's the most work. It's a lot of tediousness, but honestly, it's the best job I've ever had. So obviously, business is important. Money is the way to live in this modern day, and you need to have a lot of it to live. So what you need to do is actually build one. You need to become an entrepreneur. You need to take the responsibility in that. You need to have that discipline and that drive to get it done, to get to where you need to go, when you need to be there, how you need to be there. And there's this thing, it's always like, if you give yourself no out, you will figure out a way to make it. Because you have to, so you will find a way to do it. And I think that is 100% true. Because as humans, yes, we can find a way out. We will make it. God is there watching over us, making sure that we can make it. You just gotta be smart about it. I saw this business guru talking about it, and he was like, he doesn't have a credit card, and he can go to a place to rent an apartment, and since his score is 0, he can't rent an apartment, but he can write a check and buy the whole complex. And it makes no sense how we've been sucked into this, because this, again, isn't out, and all it does is get you into debt so you can pay it back, so you can get into debt, so you can pay it back, so you can get into debt, so you can pay it back, so you can get into debt. That's how they make money, is you getting in debt. So just don't bother with it, man. Just get a debit card. Honestly, it's crazy that the world works with this, right? So that's just what trap that I wanted to talk about. Grind like a man, become a legend.